Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I think that the Prime Minister of Italy, Giorgia Meloni, is a disappointment. I think that because probably the hype that was, created when her party got, I think, the highest percentage from all other parties, Fratelli Italia or something like this, which is a stupid name. If you look at it, it's Fratelli and she's Sistarelli. I mean Fratelli, but she's a woman. Anyway, so whatever. That's just an observation. But remember, she and her party were called, fascists and being like the legacy of Mussolini and something like this, all kind of stupid stuff. And then she's got together with Berlusconi and Salvini, and that was bad enough. These guys are going to be, the second coming of Mussolini. Something like that. And oh my God, she is for family, she's for Italia first, and she's for this. Somehow I thought that the first signs when Miss Meloni became the Prime Minister of Italy, when you get on a job, you don't even know yet who's who, what's what. I'm talking about the interest behind all this, not the cabinet that supposedly you bring together. We're talking about the military, the intelligence community, the economics, the banks. You don't know exactly how the things are ran. So you're learning. You stay a little bit on your butt and you listen to them and you're like, no left, no right. You just in between and you wait, you see. I mean, when you get a lot of information, then you act. If you have anything. If you don't have anything, then you don't act. Or you act stupidly if you are actually a weasel. So the first telephone that I think the foreign minister of Italy made was to speak with Zelensky or the foreign minister of Ukraine. Anyway, called Ukraine the first thing. I thought that was in stupidity. Why? But anyway, I said, well, maybe they just want to, see how the wind is blowing, as I said before. So they're just trying to, okay, we're friends with this. We continue the same stupidity of Mario Draghi, the predecessor. And we're going to do this, and then we're going to do what we said we're going to do. But no. I made another video about maybe about 3 months ago, another disappointment with these guys. They started sending weapons to Italy. And I was, what's going on here? What's going on? Italy first? It doesn't seem like. It seems like they do the same thing, but a little bit more like a slavish than Mario Draghi. So what happened now? Well, here it is. I'm going to share it with you. So this article comes from Associated Press. No, we don't want this. Jesus Christ. I'm going to find another one. All right, just a second. All I had to do was decline, which I greatly did it. Associated Press wants money from me. Or you wants to send me bullshit in my email. Do you think I will do that? Associated Press? Really? I think it's part of a problem. So, yeah, let's have it here. Italy's Meloni urges quick start of Ukraine's EU entry talks. And here is Meloni with Denis Shmyhal, the Ukrainian Shmyhal. Okay, look at her. I don't know, my friends. Italy's Meloni urges quick start of Ukraine's EU entry talks. Why do you care? You want to reconstruct it? All you're going to do, baby doll, is going to be money going from that hand into that hand, from the Italian people into Shmyhal's hand. Why, do you think I would say Ukrainian people? You gotta be kidding me. I'm not that hard. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, that's it. Anyway, we're not gonna get through this. So let's see what's next. So let's read this article, at least just a few paragraphs. Italian Premier Giorgia Meloni on Wednesday urged European allies to accelerate Ukraine's European Union membership bid as Rome hosted a bilateral conference on the war-torn country's reconstruction attended by hundreds of Italian and Ukrainian businesses. So she's gonna reconstruct. All right, I wonder how. They barely make it with their country, which is in shit economically. They're gonna reconstruct. How? Are you gonna seize Russia's money? They're gonna bomb you. What the hell are you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's just, how are you gonna reconstruct? You can reconstruct and keep your country, which is in shithole, just to put it this way, from what I heard, you know, and we're gonna reconstruct. Jesus Christ. Anyway, the future of Ukraine must include an always wider capacity of integrating with the European dynamics and institutions, end quote. Meloni said in joint statement with Ukrainian, because he's Ukrainian, Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal, on the sidelines of the conference. And I'm quoting, the smartest way to thank Ukrainians for what they're doing, so you owe them, is to accelerate their chance of being part of the European institutions, because they're going to bring a lot of corruption. That's good. Institutions, corruption is good. We need to acknowledge Kiev's enormous effort to reform its system and bring it closer to targets required by the EU Commission, end quote. Meloni added, this is weasel ship right there. Weasel ship. Meloni added, using a quick start of negotiations needed to grant Ukraine full EU membership if it fulfills it, baby doll, their standards. Other countries stayed in line. Anyway, just get it and see how great. I wish these guys are gonna get Ukraine in, if it's gonna be anything to get in at that point. I want them to get Ukraine in. Italy's Foreign Minister Antonio Tajani said the conference attracted over 1,000 companies, including hundreds from Ukraine. They sound like this is a very vibrant country economically. He stressed that the Italian initiative was part of a wider process, as both Germany and France already held their own bilateral conferences with Ukrainian firms in October and December, respectively, while G7 countries launched a donor coordination platform in February. So, as I said, I would like these guys to admit Ukraine into the European Union. I would like them to do that. As much as I think it's wrong for certain kind of reasons, I want them. And they're gonna see how they're gonna be. You're gonna see. But anyway, I can tell you there's gonna be a lot of corruption. There's gonna be a lot of other stuff with, they call it organized crime and other things. But hey, do it, and you're gonna reconstruct with whose money? This is what bothers me. It bothers me when you have a person who has his or her house in disarray, in disorder, you know, and they go and help the other one clean his house. But their house is garbage. This is what bothers me. And yes, Italy is not doing pretty well. You can say whatever you want. It's not doing pretty well. All right? I have people, and not only that, who live in Italy. And not only that, just look, I think they are in an emergency right now, economic emergency, something like that. Why is that? And they help another country. This is unbelievable. This is just a delusional view of reality. You barely make it, but you go and help the neighbor. Okay, well, do it, but with whose money? Why don't you clean your own house first? As Jordan Peterson said, clean your room first, and then you go over there and solve the global issues. Telling the young adults nowadays, go and clean your room, and then come and tell us how to solve the global warming and war in Ukraine and how the society should be run. Go and change your underwear, wash your butt, brush your teeth, clean your room, take your underwear from the lamp, and and then you come out after you read this much of books. Get your information, good books, not bullshit, like fiction books. 50 Shades of Grey and semi, soft porn kind of, how do you call it, books. And that's, oh, I know, what did you read? Did you read anything? Anyway, man, it's just, so Meloni, I think she's just Either she's a Trojan horse, or she's just weak because that's the way she is. Or she got smacked, she got scared, because she was pretty tough in certain things that she said during the elections, if you remember. And before, she was pretty fair and, oh, look at her, man, she's a combative girl. But now, that is just submission. It's going to give Zhmyhal, Zelensky, Reznikov, all these Ukrainians, they're going to give them money because Italy has money. They're going to reconstruct Ukraine when they can fucking clean their streets. Yeah, go and visit sometime. Yeah, thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm not trying to shame Italy. I feel sorry for the Italians because they get this, from them, it's going to go over there. You have a good life? I don't think so. If you have, good job, man. If that's what you need, go and give it. It's your money, but I'm guessing it's the same racket that happens here with this guy, with the big guy. You know, remember the big guy? The big guy gives billions from our taxes to those guys from what? My children, your children, and all that. And the economy is going great. We are in a recession, I think, by the books, but hey, by the definition. But no, it's not a recession. Gaslighting. It's unbelievable, my friends. The inflation is what? 10% or more, I would say. But go and buy some groceries and find out how big the inflation is. And you get what? A 1% income increase or something per year. You gotta be kidding me. These guys are just insulting us, and they've been insulting us for years and for years and for years. We're gonna still watch the same bullshit, drinking the same garbage beer, and pay our taxes and keep our mouths shut. Well, yeah, because why? Because the security state. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.